Hey, princess. I wanted to give you some cover earlier. This thing takes forever to charge. I'll save the next shot for you. Not that you'll need it.
Hey! Come over here!
What's up?
Lyle's down. He looks like a pile of rags. What's gotta happen to a guy to make him look like that?
Yeah, Anthony. Anyways, it reminds me, there's this hiker in the Pokemon game I'm playing, and his name is Anthony, too. That reminds me of him. So let's see what this skunk leading to. Aw, what happened to our little friend?
An empty shell.
Looks like that monster from earlier infiltrated Sector 3. Samus, follow it.
Now... well, I guess I could start while it's doing map things. Anyways, now I'd like to talk a little bit about that scene. I mean, as powerful as that creature is, you know, especially for those of you who know who it really is, I just don't see how it would be capable of doing what it did at the end there to escape. I mean, it just dove through a wall. It's made of steel, presumably. It's full of cables and wires and pipes with its head.
It was clear that the Galactic Federation was developing bioweapons on the bottle ship. I wonder if Adam came here knowing that. Regardless, I knew I had to talk to the person in charge, Madeline Bergman. Of course, she would have to be alive in order for me to do that.
Samus, start by searching areas you can access with your current equipment. We'll determine weapon and equipment authorization after we get a better understanding of the situation.
I mean, you can see sparks and whatnot flying everywhere in that last room. I mean, wouldn't something like that hurt it, especially if it's going through cables and pipes and junk? I mean, it just doesn't seem very plausible to me. So now we finally made it to the fire section. And the first thing they throw at you in the fire section is a think quick moment right here. Not entirely sure, but I think if you don't do it properly, you get an instant game over or something from the thing eating you, or something of that sort. And you know, it's by these little fireflies or whatever, you can go inside here. And in here is quite a nice little upgrade. It's one of those energy part things. Now, getting this one now, as well as the ones I got earlier, come in handy a little later. So for now, though, we're going to save, because it kind of requires us to, for some reason. Oh yeah, that's right. So it can reveal more of the map to us. I mean, yeah, I know the save points do heal you, I know, but having to go into a save room and then be forced to save just to reveal a little more of the map each time is kind of annoying to me. Well, in Prime, the map just reveals, you know, itself as you link from room to room. And of course, now we have a nice little timing sequence where you have to time dodges while this thing constantly chases you down a little corridor. Actually, this is one of the more interesting parts of this area. It's very tense and action-oriented, and you know, it just feels interesting. Like, you know, you're really in danger, you know, and you really have to get out of there or whatever. So, once we get past that, we get to this room. Now, how well you did in that last part kind of carries over to this one, because you're gonna have to fight a lot of things. Space pirates and some other things. Now, that thing up there that's burning, that's basically the same as those hives from before, except it's just the fire variant. It's nothing special. The easiest way to dispatch these enemies is to use the overblast, because for some really stupid reason, a majority of the time, it will direct your charged shots at the hive instead of the pirates, even though you can't do anything to the hive just yet. I find that kind of dumb. This is another reason why I do not like the game being in control of my aim. But yeah, finally, I see. Oh, did I talk over talking? Oh well, sorry about that. But he's just like, oh, I have authorized the ice cream. I have authorized your ability to live once more. Be proud, and revel in that which is my superiority as a CEO. I am Adam Malkovich. Anyways, if you blast this open with a missile, you can get something pretty nice. That's right, another SL charger. Ooh, yes. These are very helpful. At least, I think they are. They're probably, in my opinion, the most useful pickup to get. The second most would probably be the energy tanks and stuff. You know, the ones in tissue health. And now we get introduced to the next version of these kind of enemies. This one's just basically have spikes on them, and they take a few more hits to defeat. Once again, nothing special. You can freeze them and either blast them with missiles, or you can just do the overblast on them in conjunction with freezing them. Either way is quite effective. And they pose little threat. And here, however, there's a missile to be had. Of course, you know, these enemies, they like to hide under dunes and stands. And these two will actually attack you in conjunction, so take them out quickly, I guess. And be careful when they start jumping around and making little shockwaves, because that can be kind of dangerous, I guess. Especially if you're trying to jump on them, and then they might just end up hitting you instead. And you know you don't want that. So once you defeat all those enemies, the next door will open up for you. And we get a nice little shaft upward to go through. Except it just blasts away all the enemies in the way. Which are just fire variants of enemies we have seen before. See, nothing new. And once again, another shop, except this time down. Once we have to use the charge beam to energize this thing. There's a thing on the door and beneath it. And we are presented with another save room! Yay! And now we're then presented with another heated room. But be careful, because you don't want to fall into the lava, because it's hard to jump out of, and of course will drain your health. But yeah, you want to get through this room as quickly as possible, but still be cautious at the same time, because of this particular location, where this guy shoots fireballs at you. Now if you go into this little hole here, if you've gotten all of the health energy parts, up until now, you will get a full energy tank out of them. And thus will give you a little extra energy for this point. So the door's like right over there, so this is pretty much ensures you make it, I guess. Which isn't a bad thing. Another hive to deal with. Since you have the ice team, they aren't exactly trouble or anything of that variety. And we go into this room. And we get a fight with this horseshoe crab shooter. The first time you get to fight one, so let's see. Now, there's two ways to fight it. One way is when he rears back, shoot him with a missile when his belly is exposed, or you completely botch that up. Just wait for him to stop like that, and just run up to him like so, and just pull it out. Either way, it ends the fight. Because the whole shooting him with a missile just ends up, you know, taking you to the hole. It sticks out the snake-like part, and you pull it out. That's really it. And to get the other upgrades in here, you just go up through this vent here. And there, presto. Missile! Now we're gonna have to go through yet another superheated area. Man, Adam, you must like watching us suffer. Now, if you're running low on health in a superheated area, don't worry about it. You can still use concentration to heal if it's the heated area that is causing you to be low on health. Once again, another save room, but we don't have enough time to go to the next part considering what exactly all is there. So we're gonna have to do that next time. Yep. So see you then, everybody.